My earnest prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. That the God of our ancestors is giving you that enthusiasm to stand for what is right as we are transiting to the next phase of our transition to global greatness. I bring in good tidings as usual. The God of our ancestors bless each and every one of you, even the one that's watching right now and the one that's going to watch after this very video. I say grand rising to you all. Please do me a favor by sharing this very broadcast among your friends and your loved ones. Madam Uwa Sophia Ezoba, you are welcome. Otabo, Osawaru, you guys are first commenter today. In all your life endeavor, you will be number one. Please, for those of you that are watching, make sure you share, please. For those of you that are watching, don't hesitate to share. Your comments and your love alike is also needed. Your comments, your love and like is also needed. Irene Igminoma here, you are highly welcome. God bless you all in a hurry. God bless each and every one of you. You're tuning in today, you will never regret it. As most of all is already aware, this is the only platform where this truth is being spoken without reservation. We speak the truth here the way God have, created the world. That word is, now that one near us past now. Now that one, Irene, you are very right now. For any person that, I don't think did I even need to come out and start endorsing. Everybody all know where we are heading to, you know. It's transition to global greatness now. So, now that direction the thing go. Odonio hungry. Odonio more buggy. Every other one at Jebre. So, every other one at Jebre. So please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. Very, very imperative you share this very broadcast. If you are watching, do not hesitate to share, please. It's not all about PDP as a party. It's all about the person that have the ideology of the God of our ancestors. That's when it was out for in the category of the God of our ancestors. It might not be 100% right, but collecting power from him later to be more easier than giving it to... I know a lot of you did not really know the reason why this election is going to be held. And the reason why I took the decision I took, I'm not going to be coming into the feed the same way it was in the time of Obaseki. For some reasons, bear note to the God of our ancestors and to one or two persons also who is also more spiritual. We are tired of electing government the same complaint. We want the system, system reformed. We want the system reformed system. Destiny Omori, you are welcome. So that's what we want. The system, reformation of the system, that is what we want. Reformation of the system. Please, if you are watching, as I've earlier said, just share, please. If you are watching, just share. There is this thing going to be We might make it a series, or the topic might be ending today. It all depends, all these wins and shenanigans, how they want it to be. We are not tired of fighting battle. But the best way to fight our battle, we fight our battle with truth. That's why I want to be telling you today some of the things that make you Ogyomba. The reason why they call you Ogyomba. So we have to treat the topic. So we will not allow it slide. We will not allow it slide because it's a fight to finish. We need to satisfy ourselves with the truth, and the word of God is truth. So we will not allow it slide. We are going to do the best we can from here, irrespective of whatsoever it may concern. So it's already, the matter is already in public domain, so we have no option than to talk about it. And one thing we have been able to do, I told you before now that we have taken over the spiritual headspace of, particularly Edo State, we have taken over the spiritual headspace. That's why I don't know a lot of you whether you've come across some persons that is also asking the same question we're asking. I think a guy, I saw that was yesterday, I saw the title. Ever since I declared the airspace, we've won the airspace already. Winning the airspace simply means that we have dominated. If you also look at this very man in America today, is already in the line of transition to global greatness. And before this time, more than they know, say, get the way God take the work. I told you guys here that I've letting him go. That was what God told me. Newton, let him go. There's something we are about to use him for. This man in America, I really love you. You are watching this video recently. There's nothing God cannot do, my darling. A lot of you don't understand how God works. But if you follow us, we will be able to let you know how God works. We are depopulating their camps. Seriously, we are depopulating the camp of these people. And the time is going to be coming, they will not be having nobody again that is going to support them. The time will come, they will not be having any person that will support them. Because we are taking over everywhere. Please, as you are watching from your end, Dr. Osemige David, you are also welcome. Instead of this thing to the delay us, I might just start this very broadcast. But the reason I always want to share a case of other person that will want to also turn into the other social media handles, other Facebook, wherever, you know. So let's just do, because most of the time I always don't just want to share because it take time. Nothing like as it just the hot, you know. As it just the hot, you just take time. So if we do only this one now, we just continue the broadcast. So maybe later we share to the other side. By the grace of God, I think today is 19th. Today is 19th May, Sunday 19th May 2024. Sunday 19th May 2024. Please share from your end if you are there. So many persons are already waking up already. I saw a guy, that guy asked, he asked a question. He said they should come and tell them, they should come and tell him the use of kings and Oba in Nigeria. Instead of them to eloquently come out and say, guy, you don't know the use, they started insulting the guy. So I don't know how they are going to fight this fight and succeed. We are educating our people here. That's why I want to break the remaining chair today again. We want to break chairs. by speaking the truth. Please, this is going to be one of the most wonderful topics you heard from us. That's why you have to fasten your seat belts. Then we are done with that very sharing. So let me just quickly introduce the very topic today. Eternal King of glory, ancient of days, the God of the universe. Etino dagbona yi keno ye imi. Ikmomo erowo e. Vedeno gbe, vedene na. Itutie we vedene na. No do pase ye, eme ya fefefe. No han ko no ime. No bi wa comrade Newton, no ya bishop of activism ya wan gbe. No han ko no la de anwe no wa do pase yo. Na do mie we ukporu nyano manu wa we ni pe na. No do hin no gba. Na wo dede kalo ya fe no wa do ya hin no rie. Ave ma ya fe ni te ma kre ni bisini fe kere me ko na tosi. De hin do hin no ma. Ne wo ni make na fo ni ma dia. Ave mi dan ya fe no Euro Tedo State. No ire Nigeria no ire otagbon hu agbon na ya fe. Manerun ave dioni jare ga zobo ya fe de ba ave dioni kao ni manoro abanu na keke ni biru de ba imi do de ba mother earth and mother nature ogo do anobo nuri etinia ni eti ya ni maya computer ado miewe ere aise ima iga to kana aido to himano ma magi kon wi maga wi sirunda we atete wi go awe ma ya fe no popima Izaza agami azaza myokidu nowhere nedo state ni ge lagoda o wage fagbo ala egbe wage degi ekebe na ekegui ave ma ya fe no be leli ma ve vous vient no gi mani a kekebe no be do egi ma va ze pe ason ahwo de no ri ahin de ti bayan tin ni ameke na ga te mata o de mata na ni mamudi aye ma han amudi ayi hin rin ayi kedo mi we obesege no we no dazi ha we ma be ya bu we ade zeve mo de ti ba ma tin ma make na ya commuter wo began ya fe gbina na ni ma so ni ma ti gbina ma hon bi o mo do yikega we ni ta eri o han gaje ona do no we de na a new dozen number eni awe ni biru eni mother earth eni emi du eni emi na gbe ma ya fe no wi mane no isu makiane all our mother goddess avi ku igba ma no iri gbina na physical and spiritually Iyan ro be gbe yan be ro boriyon yan be ro be teli iyan be ro yan be wo munu be keke ahian be poru nyen no ma be kian na mewe o Tedo state do kian no ma odo ki o te na ina biemo ayiwe ibekun odo ki o te na igbo ma ya webo odo ki o to na ije emonu we gi agbon ya wan me ebe ni magwalo eyi ebe ni mena bishop of activism gwalo eyi ebe ni ma ya efe no igbinigbina na gwalo eyi giega yeberi o venu webe gwalo eyi udazi no bo venu ya jagbona ye una ye mata ya ye una wenu paga ro webe Genesis 1 verse 3 upana gelegele aro venu tai e ma ye mudi aji o ma no we yan apope manu di mata gie ke kegui gie de gie kebe kegui gie akati pa de yeti we na irumo yi emi ga logi ma emi logi aga lo owi mama ya ri ewe bono owi mama be ya ri o wa ye gbadigbade mu ma pa okolo de no be re na ni ha itiutie we ina du tiuta be tinira re roke etinora me etinora o etinoro ha no wado gbe ibi wasa genwa be no eke no je no wari egbe ni ha be do wa ya ji aka emi re be ni tag e ga ye be ri o ise well, mommy and I colonizer, mommy what we gbe for. Many people cannot even pray like this. I thank God mama was lying for those of us that laugh us. So I ma ye daleti maneru. Because a Britain young beone. A language in money man as soon as you can just speak good English or what they intelligent. That's why people don't want to follow us and we a be married English. I have agbe. Uzo biomo paketi aga onre. Aga no uso. Now it is breaking from here. Some of the reasons why they easily call you the enemy of the palace or Ogyomba. Some of the reasons why they easily call you the enemy of the palace or Ogyomba, we're going to be telling you that the God of our ancestors have taken over the spiritual airspace. That's why today people cannot ask questions. Ohani no te waroni magbene. When una igbenyo na gwogo hune. Eri logo ni beka yaku. If you want to be confident, una wonu ka bo ame iyaji keke va gwa pa ni worion. Ana gbenyo hwen na yiro. Ohan mu. Bo hwen na yaro wa oge maybe oye tunmu. So really no ni magbene. That's me that we're taking over the spiritual headspace. People right now cannot support Obaseki openly. If you watch right now, since we've taken over, since that very last week, a lot of people right now, they are not talking about Obaseki. Even the people at least expected, who were saying, oh, talk about hey! All of them today, they are supporting Obaseki. With the virtue of their supporting Obaseki, they are not become Ogyomba automatically. But I have a word for those people who is not having that self-confidence. In case if they call you that name, the benefit you are going to get when they call you that name. And the reason why they call you the name. I'm going to be telling you that. So that's that. Now, I'm going to be editing this later. There's something about it, man. If you are being full support, this is what Madagba. I saw it was when I was copying. That was when this thing happened. Okay, you have to be in full support in whatever they do. Otherwise, you are an enemy. You have to be in full support of whatever they do. Otherwise, you are an enemy. I'm going to be coming to that later. I'm going to just, read it first and foremost. Then, the most Edo alien don't know the meaning of good governance. They don't know it. And we are going to be educating them today. That's why this Okpewolo, he went to, I don't know both the one that are mature. As a politician, at least you are supposed to be educated. I don't know why people are not still educated. Go and look at what erosion is doing and what erosion have been doing. That place Okpewolo went to go and stand. I don't know what's wrong with this. Is that to campaign? We not even premier those states see disaster we Kenya see. I'm a go with Kenya. Africa country here, go and check Mozambique. Go and check Homa. Do you know what erosion have done somewhere? I don't know. No. I'm your paya zokpa. Any person tied to these people now. Saramasata. Very, very disgusting. The way some Edo aliens see enemy is different from other normal societal enemy. We are going to be explaining that. We're going to be taking it one by one. If you still support the entities that participated in slave trade, you are not normal. Then let's go back to point number one. We're going to take it calmly. So that even our people, say some people, you say they deal with you, they're not deal with you. Like, they're not saying they want on the gas. What a lot of people are not doing, even they are also doing sellout. There is nobody, if you are close to me, there's never a time. You can never be like Judah Iscariot. Wherever you can't sell me. Do you know why? As you are negotiating, as you want to even negotiate, at times, if the truth becomes very hard, you see a lot of person begin to feel as if to say points. Okay, what did you do? Okay, ma continue Vienna. Do you know how many years you spend in Europe? When do you think things going to get better? Do you think things is going to get better? You are going to get better in your ancestral land. That's the word of God to you. You are going to get better in your ancestral land. It's just what we don't mama mafia boy you what they be okay. So what they be and that one you want to be good. You are going to get better in your ancestral land. If you look at the young people today, you have spent 20 years looking for money. Even with Bama, when you can't do doggy style and do snake in the monkey shadow. What about when you are now 60 years? Papa? Is it when you go to get the money? Are you kidding me? Life is more easier than imagine because you're in San Fence. I got your man. Do what man away me come my way. The house you build don't have where you are now. What do you do for a picky for ground? Where do we have the attack for them? Or one where boy you will go, or you were the only Javier. Or one of you were here. Let us speak the truth and fight for a better society for you. Because most of us, we don't know what we are doing. We are just there, we doesn't really know what we are doing and the meaning of good governance. Now, let's see some of the reasons why they easily call you enemy of the palace or Ogyomba. One, the very day you choosing to be useful to humanity. The very day once in your life, you choose to say, I want to be useful to humanity by speaking the truth. Because if we must have the enabling environment, if we must campaign for good governance, we have to speak the truth. And if you watch what's happening in Edo State today, there is no truth in their campaign. Because as Obaseki trying to collect power from the palace and give it back to the people, they are furious. Because they are more concerned. What makes them very useless? They are more concerned about the building than the life of the people. And they don't even know that there is something already missing in their life. That even this thing they are supporting is also draining them. Imagine somebody that you have parents. You negotiated for 5G network to come and be planted in your area here in Europe. Forgetting that you don't put down a proactive measure for the one that will protect the same your brothers and sisters. You just put it out there. So far they've given you money. This is one thing that is wrong with these same people today. That feel they are supporting the whatever. Now the thing have fed past. One, most of them don't already drink water. Most of them don't already use them drink water. Whether that thing is a true or lie, they must have to come out and speak. So such people, they are endangering themselves. And what will make the nanotechnology in your head to go is the truth you carry. The truth is only what is going to fight wars in your system. That is what will suppress it. The more you speak the truth, the more the cosmic energy begin to vibrate within you. This frequency that is our general language will begin to dwell inside of you. Automatically, you always, that Omicron that's supposed to be feeding you, you now start feeding on the Omicron. That's why a lot of people today, they really stood and stand for the truth, even in their closet. Any person where you call Ogyomba, they go return them. They go use their come even with their real picture. They are fighting to save themselves. So this is no longer time to say, thank God that this thing, some kind of things happen. That was why the book of 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17 and 18, he said, nothing give thanks to God. At times people are calling to thank God that this thing have already happened. The only thing that will make you even stay alive, or that will make you the nanotech in your system, the graphenoxide, the spike protein, the macroditis and all of that, you have to suppress it with the truth. That's the only medicine that is going to work for you. Because you are standing for the truth, fighting for God and for humanity. Remember, if you fight for humanity, you are fighting for God at the same time. That's why what I'm doing right now, I'm doing it for God. That's why when I'm home, when you tear bomb or do anywhere, you are. Because every man in any way, we want enabling society for everyone. So that's why even in this very topic now, we are still going to lose so many friends because they can't withstand it. Any friend that cannot withstand our truth is not worthy to be a friend. That's why any person that is going, I will allow them to go because of the truth they torment them. But I'll me later if you want. Now that's it. Let me give you another point again. Remember, I just told you the very day you choose to be very useful to humanity, you become Ogyomba or enemy to the palace. The very day you start calling good, now they make you to call good evil. Some of the things for you to be their friend, if you call good good, you are not their friend. You have to call good evil. for you to be their friend. So the very day you call good, good, you are the enemy. Then you have to call good, evil. That's what makes them to call you their friend. And with the references and what's happening, you can be able to get that clearly. If you speak against human sacrifice, you are the enemy. If you speak against human sacrifice, that's why no blogger in Edo State can dare talk about human sacrifice or adrenochrome. If you speak against Okareli, or you even say as Frank Rabo destroyed us the other day, none of them could even say as Frank Rabo. So you have to support them in whatever thing they do, whatsoever. If you talk to a Frank Rabo, you are insulting the palace. That is to say, if a Frank Rabo can sit tomorrow and go and destroy houses, if they can buy the whole social media, they can buy it over. For example, they can be able to collect license from everyone not to speak. Just imagine how the society is going to look like. You will never hear truth in that very community. That's why if this APC, they succeeded in giving Edo State to APC, for example, that to say your own is finished. None of you can come back home again. The first thing they do is for them to start doing extradition, the same way Una the Kanu were kidnapped. It might cost the governor of Edo State €1 million to deport one person. They must make sure they deport the person. Or they can even you give money to some of your useless brother at home. I will not buy invite you when I make baby Kotonu. We just get one business where they just for them to build there and put you there. A lot of you did not really know what Obaseki come for. A lot of you don't know. That was why when Obaseki were leaving the land, Nami de furious past, I was not happy. This was not part of what you came for. More than when I was. That's why today we are with that very man praying for him still. Oh boy, bye. Now, let's take it down. Now, if you speak against human sacrifice, if you speak against adrenochrome and charge traffic sacrifice, you are a problem. You become enemy to Edo. Instantly. It's going to be automatic. It will trigger. That's it. If you don't join them in their stupidity, you automatically become their enemy. They are stupid. Now, what is stupidity? Knowing the truth and you are still believing on the lies. At the time you do not join them, it's automatic. That was why you can see that when they were to bring some names out, it's not hard them to bring come out. They were very fast. Because they find out that why this person not supporting us in our idiocy. They know when they put idiotic narrative on social media. So if you do not, and they are still going to bring up a lot of names. Because many people are not ready to support them any longer in their stupidity. Do you know why? Because we have taken over the spiritual airspace. We have taken over. So the truth, do you think it was normal? Have I ever one day treat one topic? The truth, almost 3 weeks, the truth. The cosmic energy, we're triggering it. Go and check everybody today. All of them, they are all endorsing. You go down. How down we me? How down you go down? A transition go down. Hey, Maggie. It's not the main person, but I'm just trying to tell you, it is that is. It is it is done in that direction. You know, when somebody is going towards your direction, Ali don't even ball or my can wear, but Ali wagba no any here. Or you know, do that do very okay in a diversion enter. But at the same community, now see they go. Maybe in rare Oberoma where Robi Yoma, but still on the same community level, you know. So that's that. Then the reason why I'm giving you point by point, I want it they will come and answer any of those questions because they are lunatic as a blogger. Even when I'm even giving them a sport at times, I gave them Leviticus 25 for free. Madam Messin Coco Johnson, Ikmaosa, you are welcome. Madam Queen Ogefo, you are also welcome. Now, let's take it from here. If you don't join them in their stupidity, automatically you become their enemy. Then, they start calling you Ogyonba from the very day you stop supporting their evil. Jeff Osas, you are welcome. You know where? They start calling you Ogyonba or Ogyendo the very day you stop supporting their evil. God Kennedy, you are welcome. Let's assume now you used to follow us in this page before. Then automatically you are no longer following us again. I'm not supposed to tag you that you are enemy to this platform. I just if maybe the network is not there because there are a lot of persons today. We used to see them those days. We are no longer seeing them right now. Most of them is not their fault. That's why some persons will call me at time. Hey, chairman, for the past 1 year now, I have not been seeing you online. What happens? Now Facebook, they remove them from our subscriber or our follow. Now Facebook, they do it in their hand. So that's not my fault. That's why it is not everything you quarrel for. If you look at it today, nobody they are not fighting now. The very day you stop supporting them in their evil, then automatically you become their enemy. They call you Ogyonba when you speak the raw truth. When you speak when we say the raw truth. But if the thing, Madam Rita, you are welcome. When the thing fall on their side, they always want you to be on their side, negative or positively. That's why they have never seen this kind of generation before. We are changing the narrative. And the reason why they are very afraid of coming new thing. They are afraid because they know I'm a teacher. I don't just come, bay. No, we don't bay. We cheat nonsense out of them. And this very series is another series again that's going to be very lovely. But I know they cannot hear even on there's one thing that happened. There's this very woman. It was last year I won her. It was one of the first people that started carrying my picture. I have to say this one here. I think, let me not mention the name. I was surprised. He said this very week. She followed me because the reason why I'm using she, because they show her picture. Now that woman tell you say turn Obaseki. Obaseki enemy picture turn her upside down. And a woman of mine of your boy. When I warned her, I think that mother goddess in have banana again will stay clear. Maybe I'm no me. He may start doing it now when you show where you will. But Megiri winning, I even say you will serve seeing. Do say so a dom and almost say no a weboma a magoma here koi almost face a ladian. You cannot be fighting for your father and you are hiding your face. I don't know the kind of useless love is that. You are fighting for your father, you are hiding your face. Why you hiding your face? Be very proud of you. That to say you why when you say was say kakabo. Do you know? She went and followed me on TikTok. She went and followed me. That was 3 days ago. I removed it. She followed me again. I can't leave her. Now, okay, you want to come and be hearing the raw truth? I don't know. As we speak. So that's not where we are going. I just intend to put that there. They call you Ogyonba or enemy of the palace when you speak the raw truth. Now, some of the reasons they call you Ogyonba, don't know that it shows that you have been delivered from their indoctrination and manipulation of history. If they call you that name, know that you have been delivered from their indoctrination and manipulation of history. Edo, people from Edo State will always say, well, all it double will come on your because there are some obo, any sick patient is an avenue for them to start eating meat. So when that sick person wants to die, there are some native doctor, it pays them that, oh, I'm losing this person. Oh, hey, okay, now where the men, my men, my fiance, or they so why? Because of immunotekevari. So he boy vano. All the double will come on you wa. Or this or deva near me. Or they so where no. I have just say yog bene. Oh, You go ni worry, you go ni ana worry, more you waste video. Two options or you double wa. So that's what they do. It shows that you have been delivered from the indoctrination and manipulation of history. I'm giving you the reason why they call you the name. And the reason why you have to accept it is like you have been delivered. And the very day they start seeing Christ consciousness, you know, if you carry Christ consciousness, the people today that are still in between the middle, they don't want to declare, say this thing bad. They don't have Christ consciousness in them. Christ consciousness, what it does, it gives you boldness. It makes you to see everybody like a body. And let me quickly address this. I don't see no war wrong with that people. This very small boy, na yoni asunu yema. Ati 30 years bedos or sunu ye there. Ade mi arere biena. Oh, you not doing what doing. There was something he shared about Donald Trump. I was not happy about it. So when we the media, though I should, he might at least of it on 1 or 2 occasions, even when he was arrested, Megwan can say, you know. Now let me address even the rest. When my AI generate, you think as big as Donald Trump will mention such a thing? I don't really know that it was generated by AI. A Democrat or Dwekin Oriambo just to discredit the man. And our people are sharing. When are we going to be wise? You are surprised, yes, not everything I shared. Man, you're tired now. AI generated the video, no. The guy did it, but a cash on yo. I don't know what is wrong with us. Youth that were supposed to be useful in this their useful age. When we have a media, we might generated video. Now, so Donald Trump. If there is any person like second God, it's Donald J. Trump. He stopped them from killing you. This was the question and the one guy I know. But none of these aliens want to come and give us answer to the question people are asking. Apart from Bay. And now when I don't take physical combat, how many people can you people defeat? As the way you both when Bay as it be that year. No, when I don't they look new till I say, man, oh Bob, oh, but get well on day so again, hero, I fully bomber. If I'm too rugged on my own, if you dirty, look for my trouble because you only need to wait my way because of you. Who go to work with me? Look for me. Who they get it to have a life you? I assure you that. And if you a self-defense, you know, men on my license, Igbina. Ime wa me rudu wa iswa vie iswa etusi me ya woni so avie yimoto. E wa ya wa segbe we bona. Nu we be nwina wa na emie so bugwe we ka ye han. I don't know what's wrong with most of us. Now, please, let's be very, very careful of what we spread about the people that is standing for salvation. Salvation for humanity. If a do alien are fighting for salvation for humanity and redemption, maybe I'm not better because it's so better. Why they are still doing so? Why am I always talking about them? Because they make contribution. They don't have any contribution. Please, what beware with Donald Trump for do alien? It's not everything you share. If not for this man today, the whole world is sinking. Access to see my life. I'm making Gropala. Who work beo? Who work beo? What's in your effect? But this man is saving everybody from your created space force. Who if you get to wear Aragmo? I don't know what's wrong with some people. I don't know what's wrong with our created content. Not bad Donald Trump will go lie. Stand there to be corrected. If you are media, you should know AI generated video. Everything I'm saying about this leader, memory, this is what they are doing if you really do research. He might work banning, but he is the savior that we are having. He is the one doing it. But will review things about Putin to you. Do you know what people have went through? 1963, I created a QT. What Abraham Lincoln wanted to stop. Almighty. A man I try get John F. Kennedy, but this man came. This man a face bully. Please, why don't you buy? Imani don't want me do or don't want to keep anybody. Stop this nonsense. Eru wana yemi down doni. Why gwa kan? What's your this boy be asking question. Come and tell us the use of kings in Nigeria. Maybe your mind say, why do you want to marry? Look at people are dying. Two information we on yesterday, today. What is killing us? Nobody cares about what is killing us. All what we know to spread fake rumor. The Anunnaki, they are already around. The Nibiru's, they are already around. They are already around. We are figuring out be celebrating your stupidity. NTITI no king slave where you support. Useless set of people. Who when we go with video, but their deeds, their attitude, and their truancy. Must everybody be in a state of categorical species? I can't get it. Or must everybody be a sentimental knives? Or must everybody be Australia Wallaby? They only want to put us in a state of gadaga all the time. You want us to remain in a state of chaotic and aquatic state. You want us to remain there. At least we stay too long in this state of resonantia magnetica. It's time for us to also feel good things, feel dividend of life, for crying out loud. I grew up as a youth. Do feeling, do. Up till now. I mean, you go, but expenses here and there. You think you are living like in Nigeria, they are not enjoying. We that are here, we are not enjoying. A GMO food or Queen Mayakune. Nobody is assured right now of people getting to 60 years. Immune system, forget about Olode. They finish all our immune system with their GMO useless food. Huh? When they bound a bag where we are where you're there. A board don't when now nani contain. A booming where you're there. Huh? At least let appreciate. We need to appreciate people that is fighting for us. We need to do that. I beg, may we take time. Now it also shows that you now know the divine purpose of human existence. If they call you Oyomba, get it clear. It shows that you now know the divine purpose of human existence. We were not created. We Maria Gbona. Nudo Garonpa. No. That was not your purpose. Now go be worried. Or Uweria Gbona Nudo worship Rompa as your God. And that person is not doing anything like God. Now, we talk about Donald Trump. We talk about what Unadi Kanu have done. Nobody, even our parents at home, have not been able to put that proactive measure. A parent's mama problem in Nigeria, but Unadi Kanu knows it. That's why a person like me, I support Unadi Kanu to the end. Forget about all that Pelekwansi no lega Nima Enegbeni. We are not talking about that here. He is the one that owns the ideology. Every one of us have the right to support. Any person we only want carry and do. It's for everybody. That's why I keep on talking about the Biafra struggle. It's not for one person. This is a liberation for human race. For human race, it's generally for everybody. If Biafra get their freedom to do, maybe so Tony will at least all this killing, humiliation, Nigerian RWIS sponsoring terrorists to go and be killing the Biafra brothers and sisters, that one is also gone. Now, I'm going to be giving you two scriptures of the Bible. Now, I will give you for free two scriptures of the Bible. Now, it also shows that the cosmic energy and frequency is in you. If you watch the people, we are not talking about the other alien, Naya Nwame. Those ones, they were wrong in some areas. Because some of them were eyeing something. The only one that I saw, whose were not really wrong, despite the slip of tongue. Or he might have also committed other things. Maybe when we were growing up, he will punish everything. Once we punish even so due to I will cannot say it can also happen. But let us take it physically. This very man in Germany, you can see that it was on international scale. He was humiliated. And that thing, a lot of Edo aliens feel it brought respect to them. That was the very day their ship begin to sink. And they don't know that the more they are coming out of media, everybody, even the Facebook have already know them. TikTok know them already. YouTube know them. All social media handle know them already. Where they are all lunatic. They know that they are supporting evil. Particularly when the cosmic energy, the frequency have changed. It's no longer how it used to be. When you call good evil and call evil good, it's no longer like that. This is set time for us to call spade a spade. This is set time for us to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. If you must live to see your children, the gateway for you to stay alive and enjoy the new air that is coming after this very Armageddon, stand for the truth. Even when it takes you to stand alone, do. Even when it takes you to stand alone, I'm begging you, do. This is the only prerequisite. This is the only thing that is fundamental you need to hold as a certificate of occupancy. Hold it well. You are going to show, please, I'm standing for the truth. And the benefit you start getting it. 1, it will increase your energy. 2, your frequency will be increased. Now, the cosmic energy, anytime the breeze is blowing, the wind of change will always come to you and heal every jagbajasti stupidity in your system. Then if I do I see one way, nothing when I will run me. Now I walk back or say or here. A lot of people don't know. At times we make some certain parable, we don't know the meaning. There must be something you have to change. Allah lies go, stand for the truth. And it's difficult to stand for the truth. And one thing the truth of all does, it makes you miserable. Even you that is going to be saying it, at times you can be losing friends. But it is good, any person that is coming closer to you, they know that the man are a truth of Mundiaji. If you have one friend, you know that is a friend indeed. If you, even in my advocacy now, the people that people call true to me, I want to really appreciate, let me not mention, I want to appreciate one of our mother. She gave me, 2 of our mothers. They gave me a surprise birthday gift, and one of our brothers also from Western Germany. Let me not mention names. I'm not allowed to mention names. So that the God that also give people secretly, we give you in a hurry. I pray today that Ekbun Wakeri go Ladin, both in Euro and Naira, all multiply. When there is war at the front, you'll be at the back. When there is war at the back, you'll be at the front. All the Anunnakis, will keep on guarding over you all. He said. And as many also will also be supporting us by one way or the other. God Almighty will be with each and every one of you. The very day you notice that you are heading towards your Christ consciousness, if they know that this guy, the Christ consciousness, or did they run after you? You are the enemy. Now, how will a man be born? Now, when I look at some certain persons, there's some lady I see at times. Yeah, I wonder, you mean this womb, do my do boy be, who we are ye womb in a biomo? At times I do ask myself question. You mean with this thing who vibrate, who wa mudia yoge no we are ye womb na ya biomo? Humanity born warokwa. But I'm going to see you tomorrow. Either you are crippled or you need no support. You must repeat. There is no way you can be against God and remain the same. There is no way. Particularly this very era. If you have done it 2 years ago, it would have been forgiven. Particularly this very era we are. The reason why I keep on coming, it's not everything I will say. I'm not led to say that. Let me give us 2 scriptures of the Bible, the book of Exodus. Exodus 23 verse 22. If you listen carefully to what he says and do, and that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemy, and will oppose those who oppose you. This is going to play this time. Don't take this one as in, this is the word of men about God. No. This is going to play this time. Assume that I'm the one that is writing this place right now, sending it to Idu children, so that you be very, very careful. Idu, as our father, want you all to be saved. That was why I was sent. Particularly a matter because of what is to come. Now, there was a day I read to all the book of Matthew 13. How a sower went to the field to go and sow seed, and the enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat. Now, after some time, the houseboy or the helper or the servant told the master, Master, was it not good seed we planted? How come about the tares among the wheat? He said, let them grow. He said, I'm going to tell the reaper, oh man, rem yo koni. Rem yo come, how you gone? Abi undana be gaga, no how you will. That's what's going to be happening. Your father, era no beware, sent me to you to come and let you. That was why you have a phone. Most of the time, I preach some certain message here. They don't even know where. They are with to do whoever. Even do be their father in our meeting. Even do we be the one to spearhead the meeting. Okay, it only I gave you, man. Then they are putting down the message. Ignore your notepad the phone. At time pick up a paper. Ignore your be. Now to come and dish it out. You hearing that very message for the first time, it was the message of your father to you. It will accept you and you run away. And in that boy, he said, my dear, you will die in pain because your father warned you about it. That's why the book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19, he said, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. What about when you disobey? So who are you going to hold responsible? If you also look at the book of Matthew 4 verse 17, he said, and he began to preach unto them, repent. The same of Greek noma, ni Jesu pe, mekbena, fiworie, aro demata. Ama guak pavorion, anybody here. Estando salobo have a dark moment. Una do bomb when your world where you have a reason for it, but don't call it my God. The same person is not. He had never even treated you as a child, and he's not even your father. Even a slave himself, are you even women slaves? At least slave can still go to farm. Let everyone assume we are modern slavery. The palace today have no a path to farm. Where a road to farm in a palace or why in a way a boy a dollar ye full aniro when I have we got yero. Then what is your fucking problem? ¿Qué problema tienes tú? Yo no sé, ¿qué problema tienes tú? A veces lo que yo sí pienso, eso es humano o un robot. A veces yo pienso eso. Es como uno dibujo que los niños hacen en la escuela. You know when children go draw some kind of things, you don't get meaning. Now so some people life just be. Head go just big, this one go there, no brain. Brainless set of people. Before you start adoring this person, you adore him based on not because of the throne, based on what he's using the throne for. I am called a big shop of activism. You can see today quoting. That's why one of the most strongest activists in the world are there within number 1 and 10. All the Julian Malama, those ones just get the way they don't know the canon, the bogak patapa of them, or he get the way in today. If we did the same platform now, for example, we did the same platform, they don't go one underestimate me. Do you know why they'll say, man, rain where that guy they go, no fit go and we need to toilet for him. Now, if you check all these same people I mentioned right now, all of them are fearless. They're not the fear because of what they are sent to do. A choosing one, not the fear. If you are still afraid, you are not a choosing one. A cannot dig boy will not dig be choosing one matter. But it does not mean that you shouldn't be calculative. A lot of persons, they feel that we are just trying to show disrespect. Now, let's quickly check the book of Leviticus, 26 verses. He said, I will grant peace in the land, and will lie down, and no one will make you afraid. I will remove wild beasts from the land, and the sword will not pass through your country. This is the promise of Emidu. This is the promise. Now, if you check it, there are a lot of sacrifice to be done. Abraham blessings are mine. You are blessed in the morning, you are blessed in the evening. Where is your Isaac? Where is your Isaac? A lot of us are still complaining today. Hey, do you know the most painful thing in life? A lot of you don't. You have not experienced old age in Europe. You have not experienced old age in Europe. I think your father and your mother, they were together in the same house. Who to send you money when you are old? You don't even know where the government is going to go and dump you. You that the parents right now, they don't even accept where. You have taken you 20 years, 50 years to complete two flats. 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Your mom done already day one. The one where you even call your own self, the bed is not there. You have never one day come from Nigeria, Manasiezo. Now, what about tomorrow? You are now old. Your mom is also now old. You are going to stay the same with your mom. Now, if the society is good now, every one of us start relocating. There are most of you that go to rebuild house again. One, you find out that, I don't like the location. I need to just buy one land for whole day. Okay, estate, you know, you go here, do governor is giving it out for free. Or where they can just deposit like 10 million, the house is your own forever. I will do a big upstairs, you know. A government will take care of you, they flat you everywhere, so why it doesn't make none. There are most of you that want to afford such a thing. And so why you don't want to do 10 million, you still have such money in your account. Who will never have your money, 20 money in your hand, then you start your life. That's why at times I will come here, brag with a lot of things. I know how to fry gari, I can cook very well. A lot of you did not know. These are the things we are going to go and do at home. And to make my food. A baffle or me. Moto boy, I will do my things myself. My own oil and amigo by myself doing what we go with figu. I will do everything myself. Now it now becomes an exercise then. The children, they can be in abroad, they are flexing, you know. We go to each other's house at times. Oh, today let me go to Dr. Semige's house. Dr. Semige, I'll be coming to your area today. No, I worry. I will drive down myself. Okay, if you not want you know those are fun. A lot of you did not really know what is called life. You have not really enjoyed. We have not enjoyed life for once. Look at every one of us here. Struggling, weather is not weather. Any weather that comes is a problem. So we are wanting the society to be good. Not only changing government. We want to change the system. The system is what is coming. Under Nezera Gezera. That is what is coming. I told you some months ago what Nezera Gezera contains. If I'm led inside this very week, I'm going to be revealing it to you again. Word by word. What we are expecting under transition to global greatness. You may see nothing is happening today, but there are a lot that is happening. God is going to cause peace. Nature is having a cause right now. Go to everywhere. Go Brazil. Nature, they do something. Look at Tesla recently. There were power outage there. Houston, Evnameuba, Obirino. You just can see cloud. Oh, you know what? They're UFOs. UFO Oduhu. Anunaki, they're already around. He has surveillance in your phone. Just for them to now come and feast up things we don't on ye. 6,000 potent goods were taken away from humanity. A technology no no. They had everything. Imagine Nigerians that have oil. We are refining oil from another country. We cannot refine oil by ourselves. Not we can do on our own. Obaseki unable to do a lot of things because the federal government of the Janjaweed Nigeria never gave him permission to do it. A lot of you did not know what's happening in political terrain. You are listening to these people. I saw these very idiots who cannot even write. That's why they doesn't want me mentioning their name. Oh, what damn it. They're in school now. I thank the color. Idiot. Vaccinated morons. They know. That's why they are afraid not to talk about me. Waria doze bonyawe. Iye boya gbokan. Iye academics ya gbokan. Umari de gbe yaruda we tibe. We live file video we quoted there. Where you are never even don't listen, you can't quote it. Also, Okpagba unwa have a lean. Vaccinated moron avo teletua have a wobian. Very senseless set of people. Look at what you are defending, 21st century. Or to whatever thing you are doing. Why will it not be enemy? Any person that stands to speak the truth, you are the enemy. Speak the raw truth from your end. Criticize one particular thing. Okay, now, nobody have ever accepted perfection. No person in the world that is not used to criticism. They don't even tell you what you get. They don't even want you to talk about. Go and look at what they turn our custom and tradition to. It's like we doesn't have custom. Go and look at our culture. A news in our home, or when be. Now you want us to live like that. We are not animals. Then you want us to live like dog. You want us to live like. Go and look at stories. But I don't know why some persons are not just ashamed. Even I can't know man who yagi left Donald Trump or sweetie for. Then Donald J. Trump or sweetie for. Or in that meeting act bole here. Or my way to do anything. Ni elo Space Force. Or ni elo Q team. Now you suppress a court. One way judge, you know, no will obama. He had a bribe. No will obama. We not a mortgage by. Everything is going due process. Whatever thing you are saying in the world today, they are going through what I mean, a word court. Our Sanebeya. Nobody is oppressing anybody. You want to oppress us and give us a God who have never one day even helped you. Who doesn't have orthography? No sign, normal orthography now. Why we are mean winner? Then are you kidding me? But thank God we have already neutralized them. We have neutralized them everything. So what you now see, they have no option right now to start, you know, insulting people anyhow. That's what they do. Inside last 2 weeks here, you can see the way they come out with their hotches. Then I have to, you know, respond immediately. I respond to stimuli. All of them, they are silent today. Even you ready to bring the freedom. Ready to bring the freedom. So what have you so you want la video me? Que video ni ka gbe na pin ready na have you ready to bring the freedom? Have it your one now? Now come and educate us. Or is in short, what is the person above the law? The palace is not above the law. Everybody should know that. Or are they the one that wrote? Why federal government not above the law? Why nobody is above the law of Agbona? Then you want this emperor to be above the law. How is that possible? At times you just wondered. If, for example, you can see that we are still a little bit respectful. And everybody, why is he married? Elman wa me wa mo amengo. Wana do bo kidnap anybody we en wa me wa gbe wa ya wa mo na. Then why mudiana? Why mudia? John F. Kennedy. Iyan yo ni assassinated in 1963. Ona ya form make QT. Ogbin igbinana here na. Omo wa be zo ba he. Every form e de baje. Obe ya create na na ge. This school no eba onini mi oya na. Oya yo, you can spend 10 years there. Oya kwa kokigo. Any go no mi o dele chemical viewing. Or is what do enuwa. It all said now. But these people, they will never come out and do something unique work in our world. So what God have already said must definitely come to pass. If you not believe that you are a spirit in a human existence, they call you Oyamba. And there is never a time you and their world will be in line together. Do you know the people they've named today? There never a time they will ever accept those people again where they are part of the kingdom. Because don't just be seeing this thing as ordinarily. Don't be seeing it as ordinary. They also carry their spiritual microscope. Losing. That very video I did, in a way we are taking over the spiritual headspace, that was the very day they lose tens of thousands of their supporters. Majority of them today, now aside the Conde. That's why you are no longer seeing comments. Go to YouTube, after about maybe 50-something comment or 20 comment. And an insult. Maybe a run in here. Amori ni aya na follow con. There's nothing such a person can ever do to redeem his or herself. So these are the things. Please get it clear. We are winning and we'll keep on winning. So that's it. That's it. I think I've been able to give us all points. You can also go and fill the remaining rest. Now, the reason why I don't always want to mention things, it will also give you assignment, so they also go and think it. Now, fill in the blank spaces. Waiting you go do. Why this people they already call for Yomba? Now, you can start reasoning it. Anytime you speak the truth, you are the enemy. That is not in their favor. If you are not ready, if you are supporting the government who does not support their shenanigans, you are the enemy. That was why even when this guy have not spoken, because he's showing the good work of Obaseki, Apostle Alfredo Yinosa, that was the reason why they tagged him. With what I've seen, that guy always give respect to that very truth. He have not spoken about them once. But you can see that they tagged him without even looking back. So that's why the day with death, not the hungry, now they will send you. So vis-a-vis, when you are not expecting them to unleash on you, that's when they unleash on you. And this very man in America, they also go to unleash on him. Go and mark my word. But they know that if they unleash on him, I'm going to fight for him. Maybe that one will make them to stop. They know that I'm going to get it crazily for them. Because you do have taken over everywhere. There was a song I sang. It was a new album. Let me play from here. If I get it on time, I'll play it for us. So for those of you that are afraid, where you're sudden and say, afraid, why afraid you will do? Or my matter, my bama, or my matter. When I read Bebori. Oh, Emine, original man. No more dia Moses, Emma Vemudiana. I think it should be this one. Nick Benuwa. Nick Benuwa. Nick Bay. Let me check the time we spent. Okay. Let me put it in.
The God of ancestors, Nora Baure, Agmema, Rudazima Obo, Mamwe Dagmema Yemidu, Nora Baure, Agmema, Oremoda Etobo, Mamwe Dagmema Yemodagayabo.
So thank God I remember that. So this is what God has been using us to do. Tell me whether they have ever wanted to forge one song in their life. Because the spirit of God is not in them. Sons Diablo. Edoelien son Diablo Ria. Son Diablo la veda. Diablo. Proprio Diablo. In cuerpo de humanos. They are the real devil demons. And Anunnaki is coming for them. They can't survive what is coming. They can't survive it. putting us into enslavement, occupying a throne you have not done no proactive measure. And if they are brought to today, enemy to the world, they have no Obaseki no rate for 8 years. Now look at what he have done. They've sold all our lands. Okay, this school is free school. They have given a free scholarship for this year. Nothing they are doing. But all of them, they are all here in abroad. The same system they did not want to fortune at home or favor everyone. Have you ever heard one day we'll say we want to go meet them? They will be the one to tell you where they go because they have been killed. They are ritualists. They still believe in adrenochrome. I'm waiting permission from the God of our ancestors for me to start crying for forensic machine. I will cry for forensic machine. At the time I'll be given the go ahead. Forensic machine must come to Edo, the palace. They must be verified because these shenanigans need to stop. Everybody nobody that want to die like a chicken. The life you can't make. No ragmo wa magic bag, but why eradicate him? Any person that talks, or they be live only. Any person that talks, they be live only. Now, vis-a-vis, that is to say, there is a life that they want you to live. They want you to still be like that slave. Most of you don't still know. They still look you today like a vien. That's why you cannot, any person that would estimate you, like most seniors in some families, even when you are 50 years, they don't still take your word. That's who they are. That mentality ni. Why the people run? Up to now, I will not see in Ezra. This was what make the indigenous people, the Aborigine, left for Ghana. Some of them went to Togo. So yara America. They spread everywhere. There are some of our people who went to Senegal today. Senegal, like now, most of you right now giving birth to children abroad. Your children right now, they don't let them come and do. Where mama yawa, the one here. You always say that my father and my dad, they are from Nigeria. They don't even know your land. Here they will be in 200 years time. Automatically, it's a forgotten story. I don't know where pocket to color where Nigeriano. Mi abuela. Mi bisabuelo, son Nigeria. That my great grandfather is Nigeria. They are forgotten. That's what happened to most of our blacks today. They migrated because of this in fear. If Europe were to be lawless, and they also know that any person, menami wese wagbawe vane, uriesi gamo bo ya udangene, ma die moka hituwe. I will trigger a number immediately. Don't tell me you are from Spain. Muchas gracias por tu bien trabajo. So, when I was wasting my time. That's very nice. Gracias. So, this is what they do. If they know that you are fragile, they will run after you. So, that same mentality ni, no karoto ni, wamuniare, they don't know that will expire. When the Anunnaki have taken over, I may not soon of Brazil, then we was here many. And not soon of Dubai, then we was here. Then we was here many. The Anunnaki, they are already around. I read those states 3 weeks ago, before weeks ago, They were not this state. A lot of you have not been able to read meaning. They not Oginoki sorry. Anytime Ogiso want to do festival, the Anunnaki, they always visit. They always visit. The power that they used, any of you, a lot of you don't know. That's why I tell you to go and read meaning to a lot of things. I will see some people in TikTok, particularly those intellectual and vaccinated morons. They are manipulating. When you are manipulating you now, so your life want to manipulated. They may even tell you wavoni. In your not born get be ahena. Aka we maka wune. Where kawera ukawe manang mama would the bedwa to by. What would I even make you to be human beings to speak the truth? Then what talo river? Here I was some fools guy what gather egbeyan. Here what gather egbeyan ye TikTok in. Is to start manipulating history. enabling environment for their children. And this is a thing identity whereof. The same thing, you are not using the identity here. You are not using the identity. Any married Nigerian passport. Whether where you are from. Benin City. Huh? If you tell them, let's do this thing, where is the problem? So, they are opposed. The kind of truth we speak in our society is not the kind of truth they need. Now, any person they call enemy, automatically you speak, you choose to stand for the real truth. That was why they call you enemy of the palace. Because the palace were built with lies. They are aware of it. Now, all the people they attack, let really frank and sincere. Let bring out their offenses. So and so person, look at your offense. The recent people they tag, let's forget the Bani and Kaya 1 minute. The recent people, what are their offense? One, they've already called Obaseki Ogion Bano. Then any person supporting Obaseki, automatically with the virtue you are supporting that very governor, do not become Ogiomba. Enter this phone. So these are what they are doing. Even in most cases, there are people that follow us here. They still follow SAG, and they see some people comment. I will not call you because I don't have problem with those people. The only thing I do tell them at times, please, also tell person where they follow me, see they do research. Now, let me conclude here by reading to you again this Exodus 23 verse 2. He said, if you listen carefully to what he says and do, and all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemy and oppose those that oppose you. This is what the covenant these same people have made. Their forefather made the same covenant where we are seeing some young people call themselves that they are slaves. What Vyomba? You see them say it openly. Now, must everybody not be of Vyomba? You are Vyomba because you lack civilization or the oath your father took. My father never took any oath. He remember say such a useless responsibility that I'm a slave. He can also be your father. Any father that make his children a slave, such a father is not worth to be a father. How can your children be a slave under you? And you are not correcting the notion, please, oh no. They will still, even as they are fighting, they are still slaves. No promotion for them. That was why I read for you the other day, the book of John 15, verse 15. He said, you are no longer my servant. I now call you a friend, because why? A servant knoweth not what his master doeth. Jesus Christ now called the people his friend. Now, upon all this fight, they are still slaves. I pray to now with the powers bestowed upon me. Your children can never be your slave, those of you that are watching me right now. All you do, children. As I move around, there's going to be a divine turnaround in your life. Your children will never be a slave to you. Just look at it. At times, when I reason some certain things, they call themselves, I'm not jealousy them, but go with your slavery. How can I be a slave to my own father? I should be happy he is my father. Why my father will say, this is my son, in whom I were pleased. When I was supposed to leave, when I was leaving home, in March 15, 2003, my own biological father, RWIS, he said, I opened up my palm, my two palms like this. He prayed a sophisticated prayer from his heart. And he breathed on my hand. And the dividend have been there. It did cost me. Because because the notion and the narrative and the bebuzo they are still giving to have him and even one have him and him botona no why ya dime sebo no ye bigate ya lemi wiwa ona de gbe vie nanotech yin riri and no take your one think Or you want to call it good evil. What evil good? Eh? That's what he does. You can just see that the fact anytime you do their teaching, or God don't let me go to but the reminani wajena. The same way that Jesus Christ why I wept with John 11 verse 35. That wajena. A condition that Jesus he was not happy. I wept as I speak. A father. And the father is accepting it. He's accepting it. And who you are killing yourself for? Who Anunnaki is going to kill you tomorrow? Because of never even accepted you. There where we need to see comment here. Now you keep a body and soul together. Why am I there what in a devil few peggy? Because all what you man we were bourgeois. Particularly when you are social media na ne fiete na ne no man ne bene with you they defeat their life in Yanji. Look at it. Of you and the same person. May my father never have children as a slave. You Amy do may you I knelt down in this very bush tonight. Amy do may you never have children as a slave. Amy do may you never have children as a slave. May you never have children as a slave. I will be a slave to Mother Gaia. Oh, we Mother Gaia king. Anunnaki na my brother. Jesus Christ will remind there. Oh yeah, your director. Yeah, why go making yaga? Why not go making yaga? Holy God na my papa, Mary na my mama. E we Mary o talk boy. Buera. No buyue. Mary na mama, Holy God na my director. Why not say Oba na your papa? Where it tie? That you have to also, as first of all, as dress yourself like a slave first. Ake miyeweji. U fear toa. Imu gbokpa gbo hun. Ya wa salugbe na unwiran. Ge ugbe na. When you beg Stephen, I boy, salo one because it does not worth living. It does not worth it. Go and look at all of them. They not dog many years ago. A funk by run him in Nani to today. A dog where people identify themselves as slaves. The father is also saying where he as a slave. Oh, yeah, me waffle. Yet you're going to work. May my father never have children as a slave. Oh, Monaye Biayido. I yet you mo. When a slave in Aga who know where. We make an arrow who slave there. Elvian, you be a more power. One ani wa for an binane abi huna. One me say now you wear a zo. What can you with den keki? Because then I go off there. I got a human sacrifice. One of him. In no educations, you guys have no moral right to talk to anybody. One, you are a slave to your father. Two, your father also accepts you as a slave. Then where do agreement go? I'm a slave. I'm the rich son. I'm a bime yido. And we do all agreement raw. A slave where you that to say you are an alien. A slave, you are okay. You are not even the part of the children. Oh, Yamaka, where your mom. Come your baba, come yo. Come yo, emi do, come yo. O tunija webu no ma, come yo. O tunija webu no ma, come yo, emi do. Come yo, Mother Gaia, come yo. Come yo, Anunnaki, kimaya yo. Otunije webu. Wanyakuwe yina. Oh, a slave. Nyama miewe yi. We. Oh, atoma pokulo. Very idiotic set of people. When we get green senane. I was only we marry nyana mwe bogbe. Again, waya ya wa clean. Adanu wahiya gagre. Eri wari boy agman. What do I see one again? Oh, ezu e ma bagbon na. Hey, wo ya me ya gbin na igbin na. vi ma ya him a bishop of activism e na no bima. Hell, where are we going from here? Oh, well, of veer, marry being. I never got meaning to this thing this far. I had a great topic of it now. This one is very lovely. Okay. Omo na wa nyagele yekin bien ro all the rich children so vien na. Wow. Hi. So yan we when yan we do sale yan ho. Na bi say yan ya zese den. Okay, are you say ya zese of vien ro yan ya zese. Ah yeah, that's why they cannot say I'm fighting for my father. Wa gbiki. Ven waya me gie wotane mate oni gie e gbagbon ga huwa ven waya slave ni o wa dun won wa salo kwa bi pa ba wa salo wa ena no take o gbeluwa nonsense stupid children where do agreement na read song gun when a slave ayin no wonder e say no hana muwa. How can look at what they are accepting? Please God, let me believe in you guys here. God Almighty bless you all richly. Please, for those of us that want to reach us at times, we have a large number of viewers recently, and I don't really know why people are not subscribing to our YouTube channel. You are subscribing to our YouTube channel because if Facebook still remains, when we are to announce, declare a donation, now most of all these social media, whatever, now we go use. You ever subscribe right now so that you'll be updated. Maybe for not they are updated. You better follow us. And for most of all that felt you have followed us on Facebook before, on our page before, you might have been removed. You have to verify again whether you are still following. You might have been removed. From almost about 40,000, we're having about 39,000 something when I was doing campaign for Obaseki. After that very campaign, I don't know what happened. I will not accuse anybody for that, but whoever that might have done it, let that person should be aware that as they manage our viewers, so manage people, our subscriber, our follow. Now so their life they manage. All in my comment, what your boy you know yeah way. That's why I don't report people's page. I don't even come. It is when you come to my video, you want to come and insult me, I reply you. I never want to start with hunting people. Try to create a fake account to even reply you. I don't have that time. Again, I will not say with me, but anytime I do my video, you can't talk. If I want to reply you, I will reply. If I don't want to reply, you say, wait till you just talk. It don't just make sense at all. If you ask questions, I'll see answer you. But there are a lot of persons who talk does not just make sense. What I do is to delete them or block it. You understand me? So, if you subscribe or you follow us, it's for your favor. If you don't be, nowhere. Or man always social media ya amigo ya live. All of them, you have a fine. So your marrows in anybody. So ni meuna, ne waya mano, ne manikpau is just for their personal selfish interest. So the God no ve idia fiangbe ne man no ve gbene. Oga be yima yare one day. Cannot feel cannot feel. So that's my blight. So you are not following, you just watch video and go away like that. I'm not doing monetization. Some people watch or whatever in TikTok. They'll watch like that just for them to click that love. They will never click. I don't know what, okay, your love, is it paying anybody? You can be doing it to other persons, not somebody like me. I'm even there just to keep body and so. If there's other media 19 I prefer it. So I don't have anything benefiting from your likes or your love. The thing is just that let's keep on promulgating this very gospel of salvation for humanity and redemption. And again, if you like it or you thumbs up in our YouTube, even though you don't feel watch the video finish, that is to say you are telling YouTube to also recommend the same video to other person. That's why they can also send notification to go and meet other person. Here we send the egg. The more thumbs up, the more people YouTube will also send it out. The more comment in Facebook, it will go viral and all of all that, you know. So me, I will not just come on media right now to start shouting campaign. No, we have a narrative that we are changing. Right now, it's not division of labor. Like the book of Ephesians 4 verse 11. He says some he made pastor, some he made teacher, some he made the apostle, some he made the evangelist. All for the edification of the body of the saints. Even the people today who still choose to stand by Obaseki, despite the indictment, we are almost in the same page. Ama saw ye worry so. Ni ana ye aya odangime. Moeru waya. Why biologically, let's say psychologically. Moeru waya. Eresiri meye. Wadwa de bana. So moye we hold the ground na. Head space even a more creator no wa. Inya gimeti na hen ya gbuwa. We no eke no ya agwogera wa. Mobe we mosalobo alo yawe. Physically, I know that our mother, they are doing their own. I will not claim their glory to man. Without them, I can't do anything. So glory and honor to all our mother goddess all over the world, who have stood to make sure that this activism remains. So that's it. So all these people, I'm to speak energy to them. So they are working for me. Transition to global greatness. That's why I'm praying for everyone. But all kind of mamwegbe ni nyaya mawekenoje agbe. So that's that. So do have a nice day, everyone. Let me be leaving you from here. I remain your beloved brother, Comrade Newton Igbenegun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy, an ambassador for good governance, CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, CEO, the man with the most sophisticated truth all over the world, Baba Oduhueme. From here, gracias y todos y todas. Mi corazón está lleno con mucha alegría y ilusión. So desde aquí, un saludo muy fuerte. Dios te bendiga a todos y todas. Bye, chao.